created to empower and promote girls and women in music, sports, and entertainment. I haven't been here in a long time, so I totally miss this place. Chaotic Radio and the IE are a little gem, and I'm here with an awesome band, six-piece, Alive in the Lights from San Bernardino, California.
Hi.
Hello. Six-piece, all-girl band, all-female band.
This is true.
So I haven't been here. I'm also an on-air personality for the IE's new Hot 103.9 Local Artist Spotlight. Yeah.
Woo!
And but this was launched in 2015. It's to empower and promote girls and women in music, sports, and entertainment. Alive in the Lights. We are going to plug in and we're going to go live. You can check it out here. We'll be streaming here live, or Chaotic Radio's YouTube page. Or on chaoticradio.com. Just
got 1 minute.
Can you guys hear us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about on Facebook Live?
30 seconds.
This is chaoticradio.com.
Raghouse Radio.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing? My name is April Duran. I'm the host here for Raghouse Radio, created to empower and promote girls and women in music, sports, and entertainment. It has been so long since I've been here. I miss this place. chaoticradio.com, right here in the IE. What's up, BB? How you doing, girl?
Hello.
BB is over in the box. She rocks. BB shreds.
So do you.
I do sometimes, once in a while. She Street Links, band Street Links. They're going to be playing a show September 16th. Tell us a little about it.
Yeah, we'll be playing at the Whiskey A Go Go. We'll be opening up for Doro, the voice of Warlock. So that's going to be really cool.
Ooh, I have to go out there and see one of your shows. Those pictures, those last pictures we saw of you were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Who is a photographer?
We got Jack Liu and Roy Bratz, I think. Yeah,
amazing photo. Did you love them?
Yeah, they were good photos. I was really surprised.
That is so awesome. Street Links, BB Shreds, our sound engineer, also bass player for that band. April Duran here. What's up, Facebook? This is Raghouse Radio. I haven't been here in forever. We also have a host, Chrissy. We are in studio with the amazing San Bernardino band, all girl six-piece, Alive in the Lights.
Hey.
Hello. I just have to do a roundabout with my Facebook Live real quick so you guys could see the amazingness that's happening in here. Just a second. Let's hope I don't drop it. You guys want to say hi?
Hey.
Hi. We can see you too, girlfriend. There's everybody. All right. So let's go ahead and start this. Oh, you guys have some hearts.
Yay, we like hearts.
People love you. Alive in the Lights. What's up? I've been waiting for this segment. Six women peace band from San Bernardino. I love what you guys are doing. You guys are so powerful. Your pictures, all of you have so many talents. So I'm going to go ahead and start with who wants to open it up and introduce themselves and just go for it. Go for it.
All right, I'm ready. I'm Alex. I play guitar. We've got Alita over here. You want to say hi, Alita?
I thought we were going to introduce ourselves, but... All right, so my name's Alita. I play the drums.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and I'm one of the lead singers and also synthesizer person.
Oh, I'm Maddie. I'm one of the singers, and I play rhythm guitar and synth.
My name is Simi Garwal, and I play bass guitar in the band, and I also do some background vocals. She dabbles.
My name's Amanda. I play saxophone and keyboards.
So for those of you just tuning in, Alive in the Lights, all these women have so many talents, multiple talents. You guys are amazing. I don't even know what I was doing at your age. So, cheers to you guys. Cheers to your parents, too, for supporting and letting and not allowing or letting you, but entertaining the fact that you want to entertain. That's really cool. So I would like to know how you guys, just right from the very beginning, how did you guys start this whole plethora of crazy awesomeness? Who wants to start?
Simi, you want to go ahead?
Go ahead, Simi.
You go.
Okay, or Amanda.
Or Amanda.
It started out in middle school, actually, with just a few of us, me and Maddie and Simi. And then we reached out to Alex first, and we found her in a guitar center. She was shredding. We were like, whoa, be in our band.
So it was you two.
Us three.
You three.
Yeah.
I was all us three because I want to be in the band. You three, and then you met.
And then we met Alex,
Okay.
the guitar player,
Okay.
at a guitar center, and we picked her up. And
the,
then
the one in San Bernardino.
Yeah.
yes,
Okay, and that's
Yeah.
right near the IE's Hot 103.9 studio.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
It's
okay.
right
Awesome,
across the
yeah.
street.
yeah. And then later along the road, we found Alita at a Citrus High
Alita?
School.
Yeah. They found me at my high school's talent show. So I was actually performing with another band,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, "Oh, yeah,
Hey-yo. You're pretty good.
Come on in and
Let's
join our
steal
girl
you.
gang.
yeah."
Yeah.
And then later down the road, we found
Yeah,
this
just like I think like a
beauty.
year and a half ago.
Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I was performing solo, and then they're a part of this program called the San Bernardino Teen Music Workshop, and I was performing, and they were performing at the same place, right? And their director, Miss Brian Wing, came up to me after, and he was like, "Oh, you should come here." And then I think 6 months into being in the program, they asked me to join their band, and I was so excited.
Yeah, it was awesome. Great fit.
That is so cool. So you guys were all of you at the Disney Half Marathon this
Yes.
past weekend?
Oh wait,
Not
no,
all of
yeah.
us.
Pretty much.
Well, actually, yeah, pretty much all of us. Yeah,
If one's there, the whole band's there.
Yeah,
They're in spirit. Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you guys play?
Yeah.
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 We played with the San Bernardino Teen Music Workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. That is really cool that they have that. So what do you?
Yeah.
So is this just a whole plethora? Is it just all girls?
No, it's
Oh, no.
It's
everyone.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it sound engineering, instruments?
Just about everything.
Musicians.
Yeah. Usually the older kids get to go through sound engineering and stuff like that, and the younger kids get private lessons from us. So it's kind of like
That's
a filter
cool.
program where we grow up, and once we're old enough to teach, we teach. So new kids come in every week.
Every week.
Yeah.
San Bernardino's so awesome for doing that.
Absolutely.
Just to let you guys know, I'm 44. When I was young, you couldn't even find a place anywhere in the Inland Empire to do that. So
Yeah.
the era that you guys are growing up in is just amazing because there's all these opportunities. So I'm so glad you guys are taking, you're taking advantage of all this and just doing what you can. Okay, so Elizabeth, who got you into singing? Did you take voice lessons? Were
I kind of got. It was mostly when I was younger. I loved singing along to Disney movies and all that stuff, like Dora the Explorer. I love that stuff. And my mom just heard me singing all the time, and she asked me if I wanted to take voice lessons, and so I said yes. And I've had a ton of vocal coaches over the years, but the ones I pretty much have been around for the longest are JC Bentley and Tita Hutchinson. Mhm.
Shout out.
Is
Yeah.
is that
Yeah,
in San
shout 'em out.
Bernardino?
No, JC Bentley. She's over. I think I drive there. I drove there for 2 years, and I still don't know where she lives. But she drives over by Pasadena.
Oh, fun
somewhere over
fact:
there.
Elizabeth is terrible at directions.
Yeah, I
Terrible.
don't drive yet, and I'm 17.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
hard.
And
yeah.
Tita
Mom,
Hutchinson
if you're
is in
listening.
Burbank.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Pasadena, that area.
Whoa, so you guys drive your mom.
Yeah, my mom drives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
she's really
Bronca.
supportive. I feel really bad because I didn't get my license when I should have, and I could be driving myself, but she has to drive me everywhere.
I
But thanks,
noticed
Mom.
that about you,
Yeah.
you guys, your age group. Man, when I was 15, I had my license,
Heck
and I was
yeah.
like all over the
Yeah.
place.
Heck yeah.
This generation, I mean, I'm not trying to throw any bad vibes, but I think it's because you guys have the internet
Well,
right
that's
in your
okay.
face, so the world's already there.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
when we were younger,
The DMV
nobody-
is just always packed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
too.
true.
You're like, why get my
Always packed.
license? And DMV sucks. So that's cool. So the support of your mom, Blanca, you're just, I mean, that's amazing. And don't
Yeah.
feel bad because I know as a mom, if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't do it. So she
Yeah.
wants to do it. And
Yeah, she helps me out a lot, and she finds a bunch of these events for us and for me, and it's really supportive.
Blanca, if you're
and really
listening, I love
amazing.
you.
Yeah, that was Alita. Alita said she loves you.
Oh yeah, shout out to the parents. You guys
Yeah.
all get a shout out here.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
And Alex,
Yes, right here.
yeah, why don't you tell us about your whole history and how you got into music and all that fun stuff?
Well, growing up, my dad was really into music, and he was in a band when he was in college, and so I was constantly around music. And I started out on piano, and then moved to like the alto sax, and when I was in school, and then I actually got into Guitar Hero. And after playing Guitar Hero, I was just like, yeah.
Tell
after
her your story, BB.
Same exact thing.
And that's why she's a bass player.
Yeah, I've seen her like everywhere. So yeah, she's
Really?
You see BB?
Yeah, once I heard BB Shreds, I was like, ah, oh my god.
Ah, that's awesome.
So, but yeah, I just started with Guitar Hero, and then I was like, you know what, whatever, I want to play real guitar, and so
Yeah.
so.
How old are you, Alex?
I'm 20. I'm turning 21 in December.
You're 20. You look so. You're
I know,
lucky.
I get that.
You are
Honestly,
lucky.
Trust me, I get that like
She's
every
the oldest
day.
member.
You're gonna love it. I mean, it's not bad now, but as you get older, you're still gonna just like rock it. You know, you're gonna be like 80 and you're gonna look like 45. Okay, who wants to go next? How about Alita?
I'm just kidding. That's me. That's me. What about me? What, like when I started and stuff, and how I started?
Who influenced you?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't really like, my parents didn't really listen to music as a child, so I kind of had to find it on my own. But I started playing music in middle school. My first instrument was the flute. Ooh, bad choice. If you're listening out there, don't ever play the flute.
That's what the school gives you, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was great. It was fun. I've done band since middle school. So my first instrument was flute. Hopped on the sax, didn't work out. Played a little guitar, and then it wasn't until high school where I started playing the drums, like for real. And I was like, oh, this is it. Like this, I can hit things.
What set do you play? What kind of drums?
Like the brand?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, sponsorship? DW right now. We play DW or Tama.
How about your cymbals?
Ooh, sponsorship again? Zildjian all the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Tom Tom Magazine?
I have.
Good.
Actually.
Yeah, Mindy Obovich. I met her.
Ooh.
We're friends on Facebook, but she's amazing in what she's doing. So I'm glad.
Mindy,
glad
if
you
you're
know.
listening, I am always down for any collaboration.
Not only that, but just as a band, because
Absolutely.
it's all about empowering women. So Mindy
Absolutely.
Obovich, founder of Tom Tom Magazine.
Hello, my name is Alita.
Alive in the Lights from San Bernardino, California. Hook 'em up.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next? Don't be afraid.
I'll go next. So I think my music beginnings probably started around elementary school. So like Alita, I didn't really have a musical background as far as my family. They were more into studies. But I found myself into music probably in about 4th grade. So I started in my elementary school choir, chamber choir, and then I transitioned to the viola. So I played viola pretty decently seriously, as much as it can be in middle school. From 6 all the way till my sophomore year in high school. Right now I'm a senior in high school, so I kind of dropped it off as I joined this. I learned that rock music is more of a passion of mine, and to me it's like more of a stress reliever and also a creative outlet, so it worked out better for me. And I have been playing bass. I learned from like Alex and among other people in the program since the 7th grade technically, or 8th grade. So it's just been a journey from there, and I like this one a lot. I love playing the bass.
You guys are busy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you do everything. And how we were talking about at the Women in Music out in Pasadena, that at this age you have to know everything. That's why BB, sound engineer / bass player / singer. I mean, it's just like not 20 years ago you could just have one thing. Not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, we're not forgetting. We're not forgetting you.
Oh no, we still have her too.
Okay, well, who's next?
I'll go. I started off as most do on the recorder in 4th grade.
Oh my god.
And then I moved to flutes. And then I did like honor band and stuff. It was only for a year. And then I found my calling, which was alto saxophone. And then I stuck with that for a really long time. I'm still on it. I play for this band too.
Awesome.
Alto sax. And then in around 7th grade, I decided to like channel my inner singing roots from my mom and try out for a jazz singer.
Nice.
And then I made that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And then I was jazz singer, one of the jazz singers, 7th and 8th grade, and I was still playing saxophone, like in the band too. So I'd like sing, and then I would go back to saxophone.
I'm sure that was hard.
No, it was really fun. It was,
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Really thankful. Shout out to Mr. Yamas. And then from there, like Mr. Wing picked us up, and then I started in this band. I learned bass. I started to channel my inner piano as well. I mean, like I played it when I was like 2, but I started being on keyboards more, and I learned the bass. But I handed that over to Simsters over here. I think that's it. As far as singing, I got it from my mom, and as far as alto saxophone, I got it from my dad. And I was in marching band for 4 years. Also.
Wow.
With me.
I actually played with Alex. Yeah.
Oh, that's so. Wait, who's 13? Is somebody still 13?
No.
Oh,
That was
okay.
a long
Who's the
time ago.
youngest?
Simi.
Okay. So you guys have been together for quite some time.
Yeah.
I just dated you. Yeah, you've been playing. And Madeline, we cannot. Thank you so much for sharing. That was a lot. You need a breath. Last but not least.
Well, I guess I started when I was little because my mom said that I would be in the store and I'd be like screaming the ABCs from the top of my lungs, and she'd just be like, shh. But I guess I got serious, not even serious, but in elementary school I was in the choir, and I got a solo, and it was like the best thing for me. I loved it. And then it got more serious in middle school when I went to Richardson Prep in San Bernardino. And I played the violin, and I loved that. And I actually tried out to be a jazz singer, so I was with Amanda. And then I was in the choir. I started choir 7th grade with Vaigafa Tanalu. Shout out to her. She's
She's the best.
She's the best.
The instructor?
Yes, the choir instructor. And then I started taking private lessons from her, and she recently left to Samoa.
Back to Samoa, yeah.
Yeah. And it was like
She's from Samoa.
yes.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it was like the worst thing for me because I love her, but shout out to Miss Vi. And then I went to, high school started, and I played violin until my sophomore year, and then I just kind of dropped it. And I've been with them and being in the San Bernardino Teen Music Workshop, and that's pretty much it.
Jeez.
Shout out to my mom for always driving me places. Thanks, Mom.
Alive in the Lights, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. This is no joke. This is like a 6-piece all-woman band from San Bernardino, California. Here, let me put this down. Are you guys ready to play?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to have Alive in the Lights. They brought in all their equipment. Shout out to Dutchie, the owner of Chaotic Radio, for hooking it up.
Thank you, Dutchie.
Literally, poor guy, like as if he doesn't have another job during the day, but he loves doing this. This is our passion. So, ladies and gentlemen, Alive in the Lights from San Bernardino, California, with their first song, Repeat Sign, and you're hearing it right here live on chaoticradio.com, Raghouse Radio.
I won't deny all the contradictions said from my mind. It's so hard to keep them in my head. I think of you 1,000 thoughts. There's no more room to think about anything else. Where are you now? Haven't seen you lately. I hear no sounds from the lips that take me. I've been feeling down. I can't think straight when you're around, but I'd rather have you near than away.
I've had so many chances to tell you exactly what's messing with my head. Over heels is how I feel when I'm with you. Can you answer my question, accept my affection, pay more attention? Can you count each beat till the end passes by, till we hit the repeat sign?
To say the least, you're the only reason I even breathe. No exaggeration, my mistakes are on repeat. You're the fixing that I need, so please, I can't go on 'cause I'm weak. Should have probably said this. You and I can never be the way we were pictured in my dreams. Now all I want is a lullaby.
I've had so many chances to tell you exactly what's messing with my head. Over heels is how I feel when I'm with you. Can you answer my question, accept my affection, pay more attention? Can you count each beat of the air and passes by? I've had so many chances to tell you exactly what's messing with my head. Over heels is how I feel when I'm with you. Can you answer my question, accept my affection, pay more attention? Can you count each beat of the air passes by?
We just blew everybody out of the studio. All right, you guys sounded awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Dutchie, what were you saying? That it's too... Did he... He's going to come in.
Sorry, Dutchie.
No, you're fantastic.
Yeah.
Just bring the vocals down just a touch.
All of them?
Not just the vocals.
The vocals?
All of the voices.
Oh, okay. It's live, y'all. We live.
Thank you so much.
A
Sorry
li-
about that. We're kind of loud.
We live in the lights. Hence the name, San Bernardino, California. Representing the IE, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
That's so awesome. So actually, if you want to have a seat, we're going to talk a little bit more. Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get ready.
Who wrote that song?
I did. That was me.
Everybody said I did.
Sorry, I did. Sorry.
What inspired you to write that song? What's the meaning behind a repeat sign?
Hope you're not watching this. No, just kidding. I was just going through a change in my life. Definitely finding out who I was, and there was a person in my life, and I was like, what do I feel about this person? And so I just wrote it through, and it really helped me because I feel like if I didn't have the piano, and if I didn't have the ability to play the piano, and if I didn't have the ability to songwrite, I would be stuck. I would be sad in that moment, but I was able to write about it, and then I got over it pretty quickly. So, yeah, music is incredible.
What year is that a new song?
Oh, no, this is one of our older ones. I think this is our second original ever. So
Ever.
Yeah.
Like we're talking OG back in 2013.
Yeah, so I think this was written in 2014. Yeah, my senior year.
What an amazing, how you guys evolved into this,
Absolutely.
plethora of all these women. Whose idea was it to keep it all female, or was there even anything behind that?
It kind of just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to...
Sorry about that. Yeah, it kind of... Bring this over here. Yeah, it kind of just happened. I mean,
at first when we started, when it was Amanda, me, and Maddie, it wasn't only just girls. We had a guy who helped us out when we were...
A guy.
Yeah. There was one
You're
guy
token dude.
who helped us out from the Teen Music Workshop with us growing, but we actually had another drummer before Alita, and her name was Melissa Batts. Shout out to her. She's an amazing person.
What's her name?
Melissa Batts.
Is she also from San Bernardino?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
We all went to the same middle school. We were all jazz band singers together. That's how we got to know each other. And then as it was her and us, we just thought hey, we are all girls. And then we happened to find Alex, and then we realized the importance of keeping it that way. It outshined any other opportunity of finding somebody else who happened to be a guy. No, we kept it girls because we believe that all females should be able to have their own power in music.
Absolutely.
I think it's also helped us bond a lot. We sleep over we used to have sleepovers all the time, and we get to talk about what's bugging us personally, and we've connected a lot through that too. So it's just nicer to have all girls, I think.
It could be challenging too, with all the hormones and then everything.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah. I guess I don't, but I can imagine, and it doesn't change, and so that's why it's great when women can come together, because it's, it's just it's better to bring us up than shove each other down. Who's had a challenge along the way, like a life changing moment through this band and when it was created, or not, or maybe not?
I mean, I truly believe that all of us have.
Each of us have had our breakdowns with each other and with other people, and we've been able to talk about it. The songwriting, for me personally, and I'm pretty sure Alex too, has helped us through a lot of heartbreak and a lot of like betrayal from other people, for sure. But being able to perform, I think if you've ever seen a picture of me playing, I'm never smiling. I'm always like angry because I can't push that away. You know, why I wrote these songs or why we're performing and stuff. But inside I'm happy but it's just
that's
like
just
the
your
emotion.
face.
Yeah, the emotion is just there. So.
If you guys were all 18 and over, I would say that term that everybody says.
RBF.
Yeah, there. We'll initial it. RBF.
Yeah.
So that's you?
Yeah,
You
that's
own
definitely me. Yeah.
Yeah, good to own it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
People think I'm mad, but I'm just like the jolliest person.
Yeah. And I think performing with the Teen Music Workshop and joining Alive in the Lights really helped me with my confidence because it took me a really long time to start believing in myself and actually like start trusting myself and feeling comfortable in my own skin and with my own voice. And just because I used to play to a track all the time, I wouldn't accompany myself or have anyone accompany me. I would be in a couple of bands. I was in like 3 bands for, I guess, summer long bands, but it was never really as serious or as great as Alive in the Lights is right now. And I just feel so much happier now that I have a band to be with. Mm-hmm.
Your age, all your ages, and just, the confidence level, everything that you guys are going through, that's what a normal, teenager goes through. And then on top of that, you guys are creating this, which, is positives and also negatives along the way. Like you said, that, just this, that, and the other thing. But that's normal. That's what everybody goes through. Every band that comes in here, they talk about. And then when you get a lot of girls together, the hormone thing, and then, if you guys are all on your period at the same time, yeah, I said it, then, that could cause, an issue, because we shouldn't be afraid to say that. That's why I threw that out.
Of course.
Exactly.
I feel like that's happened multiple times.
Yeah.
Well, we've all like kind of synced a little bit.
And that's going to happen. So, does anyone else want to share a story that from your creation in 2013, Alive in the Lights, that kind of transpired through the band and kind of helped the band out? Is there any story?
I'm trying to think.
It's just a lot.
We've been through a lot of both positive and negative experiences as a group, and I know it's easier to kind of highlight the negative. I don't know, because it helped us the most. So I know we played a show that not even too long ago where we were like actually like we were subject to a lot of like verbal, not abuse, but like harassment from like people who think that just because we're young and we're girls that we don't know what we're doing. And it's crazy to see the impact of how we are treated before we play versus after we play. It's insane. And the respect that's gained once they actually see our talent, but it should already be there beforehand.
I'm sorry that you doubt that, because I know a lot of that has gone away, thank God. You know, just because there's so many women and girl voices now and a lot of female musicians. So, but it's unfortunate that you had to go through that, because that's like old school.
Yeah.
So those people are really ignorant for saying that.
And this wasn't even that long ago. That was like less than a year ago. Like,
that was this year.
I think that was back in May.
Yeah.
But I think that motivates us more to stay as a group.
Absolutely.
And obviously try to empower as many females as we can, because if we're making it work, any female can make it work.
Exactly. Yeah, that kind of stuff, just actually through every industry, especially the music industry, when you're hit with something like that, like you said, use it in a positive. So, it makes you want to rise instead of fall. But we all have our, times when we do fall, right? And so it is what it is. 8:26 at the half hour, I usually do a Raghouse Radio Women in Music shout out. And so, but tonight I had two groups, two awesome things reach out to me that I want to promote. Soundgirls.org. Have you guys heard of them? You ladies heard of them? Oh, now you have, girlfriends.
Ooh, all right.
Soundgirls.org is amazing. Carrie Kies, the co-founder, she was one of the pioneer sound engineers. Back in the 80s, she engineered Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam from the beginning, and is still their engineer.
Wow,
she's
that's
solid.
amazing.
So with that, back then I think it was only 1 or 2% were women sound engineers. Right. Now it's up to 5 or 6%. Women sound engineers, and she's helped that. I feel that she's the one who just grabbed it. She created soundgirls.org. They have a lot of camps, you guys, for your age. So I'm going to throw this up here.
Ooh, that sounds actually really cool.
That does sound cool, yeah.
Make sure you jump on soundgirls.org, support them on their socials. She has tons. It is I have seen her grow in the past 2 years from having a few chapters to now across the world, even in Mexico and Europe, everywhere. So there's also this forum. You could just become a member. It's free on Facebook, and it's just roundabout of girls and women. Actually, it's open to all genders. Sharing jobs, sharing shows, experiences. So carrysoundgirls.org. You ladies check that out. They have a lot of things happening in LA coming up, you guys. So you guys could all caravan, just jump in and carpool out to LA. So I wanted to promote that. Also, someone, I forgot her name and I didn't write it down. I feel so bad. The Gay House presents Moonlit Sessions, and that's this weekend at the Civic Center Studios in LA, and it's an all-female lineup of female DJs, which is amazing too. I love this stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, so I believe it's 21 and over. It's 21 and over, and they're gonna have DJ Nina Tar, Karmic, Elharo Karoy. I know I just slaughtered that name. My apologies. And Liv Slingerland. And so that's September 9th at the Gow House, and that's on Broadway in LA. So we have to promote, we have to support because we love to. So those are the two things. But no, seriously, everybody listening out on Facebook, and then you guys, soundgirls.org is the place. There's also Play Like a Girl. And
I've heard of that, I think.
yeah, they started up just recently, and they're having a workshop coming up too. So that's my Raghouse Radio Women in Music shout out. What's up?
Yeah.
All right, enough of my voice. I started coughing on coffee earlier, and it still hasn't gone through. That's crazy.
Really? Oh.
So let's hear you guys. Are you guys ready to play one more song?
Absolutely.
So they're going to get situated. Alive in the Lights from San Bernardino, 6-piece band. They have two more songs to perform. We're going to talk to them more about their shows coming up and more about their history. This next song is called Insomnia. Who has insomnia here?
I do. I wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story.
Sometimes I do too. Okay, here we go. Alive in the Lights from San Bernardino, California.
Staring at these white walls, blank between the lines. I don't care that you're gone, but nothing's left to write. Moving on took so long, a myriad of time I tried, but my heart always conquers my mind. Only saw black and white, it was all I needed. Everything in between only became a grievance. Used to think they were wrong when they said those could be deceiving. Till I saw the gray concealed the green. Once I fall asleep, all I hear is a familiar tune. It reminds me of you, it reminds me of you. I took your words as an oath, but I could have sworn you'd only give me the truth, though I should have known. Took a chance to disclose words I never should have spoken. It only led to remorse, you had no right to expose me. But you did, you see. The song wouldn't exist if you didn't cut through your teeth. You had to see, to believe, to perceive what perceives in my dreams. Once I fall asleep, all I hear is a familiar tune. It reminds me of you. Would I rather live with shut eyes just to see you tonight, or fall asleep and count the stars to pass time? I give my tides to insomnia. I give my tides to insomnia. Once I fall asleep, all I hear is a familiar tune. It reminds me of you. Would I I'd rather live with shut eyes just to see it tonight. Or fall asleep and count the stars at that time. I give my time to insomnia. Give my time to insomnia. I give my tides to.
Woo, you guys could clap for yourself. I love that. All those different rhythms.
Thank
You wrote that?
I wrote the lyrics, and we all kind of collaborated on the instrumental of it.
That is so cool. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
When it first started, it was just like really different because there was all these different rhythms, and so it made me like my ears were just like all having a party. Like both of them separate though.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah. So it sounds like you are majority of the time writing the songs, or
Yeah.
so I know everybody plays a part, of course.
Absolutely.
But what? Okay, let's just say you guys are creating new music. How does it all start?
So far, it's been either one of us pitching the lyrics. So I'll pitch the lyrics, and I'll usually have a melody in mind, and I'm very singer-songwriter, so it's just either guitar or piano, and the band part usually she's like the mastermind of all the instruments. I can come up with the drum parts, of course, but she comes up with the really cool licks. All the guitar stuff is her, and bass parts. So it's really a collaboration between the both of us. So.
And does that just come natural with you? Like what's?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, most of the time. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Alita brings something to the table, it's really really cool because I mean, it's fun. I can most of the time what. Especially like listening to the lyrics or whatever chord progression she has in mind. It's fun because we can really do a lot with whatever we're feeling or whatever we're going through. So.
Yeah. So much fun.
Anybody want to add to that?
Oh no.
Yeah. It's usually Alex did write a song. She wrote Tongue Tied.
Yeah. And Precious.
And Precious Enemy.
How many originals do
Don't
you guys
believe the
have?
lie.
Oh gosh.
I think like
We
a
have
dozen.
7 or 8.
Seven or
Oh,
8.
really?
I think we
That
have.
we have completed, yeah.
Who can name them all?
Yeah. Like out.
Who can name all the
Okay, in
original
order,
completed
in
songs?
order. Don't believe the lie.
Oh,
Repeat sign.
Emery,
Tongue tied.
no Precious,
Precious
then
enemy.
tongue
Tongue
tied,
tied. Insomnia.
Changes?
changes insomnia.
Oh, changes insomnia. Exchange.
Exchange.
And then we have idea of you on the way.
and 6s and 7s.
And 6s and 7. So that's 11.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's really cool. How many times a week do you guys practice together?
At
Like all of you?
least
Like
once or twice.
Twice, depending on like what show.
We all
Twice
have
if we're
like
lucky.
we all have really busy schedules. Like we're all doing tons of stuff during the week. So whenever we find time is when we get together and rehearse.
Once a week is a lot.
Yeah.
Especially because, like you said, all of you guys have different schedules and stuff. So just to be able to get together once a week, that's really good.
Yeah.
Especially because it involves other people for transportation,
Yeah.
right?
Just a little bit.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
it's just
Elizabeth's the only
Everyone
one that
else
doesn't
can
drive.
It's my mom's
Oh,
schedule. She's
okay.
really
Thank you,
open.
Blanca.
Yeah.
And now Sammy can drive, so she's not.
Yeah, we can all
drive.
How fun. So who's the one that gets the whole band riled up before a show?
It's a group.
We used to. We actually have bad karma
It is
whenever we
def-
pray.
Yeah, so we have to be really chill when we start a show because if we try to put any pressure on it, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
do bad.
fail.
We're gonna do bad.
We used to
Yeah.
pray and it did not work out.
Oh, you used to pray.
Yeah.
that didn't work
Huddle
out.
and like
Yeah,
talk
just
about
like
it.
Uh-huh.
So now we just act like we don't care, even though in our heads we're like pretty nervous.
Yeah.
I think the one who gets us like the one who makes me chill all the time is Madeline. Like Madeline, she always has a stress-free attitude because she's just
That's
like, I'm
so
gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that so
Definitely.
much.
That's very true.
Yeah, she's always saying before shows, like, why are you guys nervous? You shouldn't be nervous. And I was like, I'm nervous.
Oh my gosh, relax.
And then when you guys aren't watching, she's just like, oh
yeah, for sure.
But she's happening. That's awesome, though. You need that. You need that support, right? So you're like the mom of the band.
Mediator.
She's like, I don't like that term.
Like I was close to her and be like, Maddie, I'm nervous, and then she's like, why are you nervous?
Oh, that's not the mom. That's the older sister.
Yeah,
Sorry.
definitely.
Sorry about that. Who's the one that troubleshoots like a lot of stuff? Is there somebody that, if there's a situation or a challenge where someone always comes up with a solution?
I think it's Alita.
Probably me.
For the most part,
Yeah.
she's good at like solving the problem. I think identifying the problem, I usually do.
Yeah,
I'm the
it's
one that's, like,
between me and
thinkiest,
Simi.
But
Uh-huh.
she definitely knows how to troubleshoot everything.
I ask Alex for a lot of technical
Or Alex,
stuff.
yeah.
Like,
It's usually us, like the older ones.
Like they'll ask me like, is this okay to plug in like DI boxes and like all this stuff, and I'm like, I'll say yes, and then I'll go to Alex like, is this okay?
So you guys play at the Rose a lot.
Yeah. Oh, man,
Tell
that
me
was
about
awesome.
it. I have not been there. Usually when bands stroll through
Well,
here.
we have some news for you.
Yay!
We're actually opening for Oingo Boingo Dance Party on October
13th. Friday the
October
13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th. So come out and hope nothing bad happens.
Oh my
We got
gosh,
tons of tickets.
there's gonna be a bunch of people there.
There's actually
Yeah.
another show we just we're announced for is we are for sure, right?
Yes, we just
we are
got the
opening
confirmation
for Drake
today.
Bell. So
At the
that
Rose, yeah.
that's really exciting. We're opening for him on October
26th.
26th, Thursday. So if you guys could come out to either of those, we would love to see you there. You know,
That is awesome.
We're super
Both
stoked.
of those shows already have like a given
yeah.
audience, and so exposure for Alive in the Lights for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna bring them on in.
Yeah.
Bring them on in. Come and love us too.
Yeah.
And then we just performed for Tony Hadley of Spandau Ballet.
Yeah.
So that was really
Oh,
cool.
that's amazing.
That was amazing.
Oh, he's so cool. He's
His
super
voice.
nice, and he's
Yeah,
such
he's
a good
really
singer.
nice.
I mean,
And
that
they're
was-
British, so
Oh, yeah.
Spandau Ballet. That was my era. That
Yeah.
was the full on
Still my era.
80s. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I love them.
So you guys still like
Amanda
the
was
80s?
obsessed. She was so excited to see them.
And he was nice too. That's
was
really
super
cool.
nice.
Where
Yeah.
did you guys play? Where
the
was the
Rose.
venue?
At the
the
Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Tell me about the. Okay, so the Rose is obviously in Pasadena,
Yes.
and I've never been. So
It's really cool.
how many? How? What's the cap there? Do you guys know how many people?
No, it's a lot. I mean, I, don't know.
Yeah.
I'd say like
No,
I don't know.
400.
I have no idea. But it's a really cool.
Are there
place.
seats or is it standing?
I do either.
It's kind of like a dinner too.
They arrange it depending on the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it is a restaurant style type venue.
It's
yeah.
kind of an older style venue. It's
Where
kinda-
it's like a supper club almost, kind of where there's music,
Yes.
people eat and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually used to work at a place like that, M15 Concerts in Corona.
Cool.
Yeah, but now it's the 80s Bar and Grill. But so that's how the Rose is
Yeah.
in Pasadena.
Uh-huh.
And so you guys know the owners there. How did you grab your first gig there?
That's Mr. Brian Wing is actually
Shout
the,
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to
thank you,
Mr. Wing, the
Mr.
director
Wing.
of the Teen Music Workshop. He knows how to build relationships with people very well. So I mean,
That's so important.
he got close with Zach, the owner.
Yeah.
I think that's the owner.
Yeah,
Zach.
Yeah.
And so once we played there the first time, it was a little bit easier to get there again. So Mr. Wing's the man. He's awesome. He
Thank
gets us-
you.
yeah.
Mr. Wing. I like his
Mr.
name
Wing.
too.
Yeah. Brian
Sometimes
Wing.
we call him Chicken Wing.
Yeah.
And he's
Don't hate
part of
me.
San Bernardino.
He is the
he's-
founder. He is the founder. Yeah, San Bernardino Teen Music Workshop is by Brian Wing. And he's-
Wow! Congratulations, Brian. That's amazing.
He's
that you created
awesome.
that.
He does it on his free time too. I
He's-
mean, like this is a free program.
Yeah.
So
Nonprofit.
he's
It really is about the
amazing.
kids. It's about the kids always.
That is so cool because I'm sure he had an idea, and there's so many kids that have so many talents, but there's no outlet, and so for him
Yeah,
to create
and
that,
it's great because these kids can. We play at Disney a few times
I
a year.
saw
actually.
that.
Yeah,
I saw that you guys played at Disney. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity for the kids too. So I mean, the fact that he was able to create a program and build it up to this point to get us to play at awesome venues like this is just it's really cool.
Where did you guys play at Disneyland?
In,
On the
in California,
California
Adventure, across from the Mad Tea Party stage, which is like
So
where-
it was in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So it wasn't because I've seen bands play outside, like in the
downtown Disney.
downtown Disney.
Right.
Yeah, Crimson
great
Apple
gig,
cruised
too.
through here, and
Oh
they
yeah, because
played
they play
there.
at Tomorrowland.
Yes,
Yeah.
they played tomorrow. Oh,
They played
and-
a bunch of shows there.
Yeah, that I love the way Disney just like holds on and captures that from
Yeah.
young artists. So you guys played in Tomorrow, or
California
Yeah,
Adventure.
California Adventure.
Adventure.
Mhm.
And how was that experience? Was it just like how you wanted it to be, or
We play there a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
so like 10 times a year.
No.
Yeah, we played like 5 times.
Like 5. But I mean, okay, we played there for about like 3 years in a row now,
Yeah.
4 years,
Yeah.
and so in a total, that had to be like at least we've played at least over 20 shows there.
Alive in the Lights played at Disneyland?
Oh,
Well, part
San
of the San
Bernardino.
Bernardino Teen Music Workshop. There were
Yeah.
a couple times where we were able to play songs just as Alive in the Lights part of the same set as the showcase and Teen Music Workshop, where we played. I think we played a Bon Jovi cover. We did Runaway and
Or like Game of Love or something. Or Separate Ways will play.
Separate Ways, by Journey.
So usually covers.
Yeah,
Of course, yeah. Disney likes covers.
Disney loves the covers. So we've had our spot on the stage along with the Teen Music Workshop. So we're really thankful for them giving us that opportunity.
Do you guys get to hang out there afterwards?
Oh yeah, they give us tickets to go in there. So yeah,
we're actually playing there in October.
Yeah.
October 14th.
Oh.
We're playing October 14th.
So the day after Oingo Boingo.
I have to write all these down. Okay, so can you throw out all the shows coming up?
Ooh, coming up.
Okay.
My phone is outside.
Okay, so the three main ones are October 13th, Friday the 13th at the Rose in Pasadena. That's Oingo Boingo Dance Party. And then the 14th at California Adventure or Disney?
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet. We actually just Teen Music Workshop just got moved up to Disney Entertainment.
Yeah,
Disney Entertainment
Yeah,
list. So
It's like
we
a
might be
their
playing
B-list.
it. Yeah, we might be performing inside Disneyland. That's October 14th.
Yes.
And then October 26th, Thursday at the Rose again is
We're
Drake
opening
Bell.
for Drake Bell. Yeah.
Opening for Drake Bell. Yeah. So October's a big month. So if you
Excited.
guys want to come out, please
Yes,
do.
of course.
That'd
I
be
want to go
great.
to all those shows.
Sweet.
Do all your families go and
Oh
support?
yeah, my
Oh, yeah.
parents always
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All of our
Cousins.
friends, our
They're my
families.
ride.
Yeah.
That's the
We
coolest
play
thing.
so many shows though, so it's like hard for them to come to all of them. But their parents usually do
Yeah,
come
my
to every
mom,
single
she's
one.
my ride, so she has to go.
She's your ride or die.
Yeah, once I got my
Basically.
license, my mom was like, but I'm sure she's watching right now, so or listening right now. So
Who takes care of your social media?
We've
It's-
moved along
yeah.
through time. I know me and Alex used to be in charge of it, but now it's like Amanda
And
and
Lee.
no, it's
So
Amanda and
recently
Alex.
it's me and Alex.
Yeah.
You take care of it?
Mostly right now. Recently, it's been me and Amanda.
Yeah. And we all have different job assignments, so we all fulfill those within the band. And
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
So you guys
Yeah.
have assigned
Got
jobs.
some delegation. Yeah.
That's really good. That's so important.
Mhm.
How about booking shows?
Oh, that's mostly
it's our manager.
Yeah, and
my
also my
dad.
mom helps too.
Yeah,
A
so
manager?
Alfred, yeah, Alfred Padilla. He's outside.
That's my dad.
Shout out Alfred.
Is he open
Alfred.
to manage other bands?
No.
No,
He has a
Don't
day
look
job.
Yeah, he's already got a lot on his plate.
And he's
I mean,
got
I'm-
Alex. So
Yeah, he's gotta watch out for me, keep me under control.
I keep
I bet you you're not.
Oh no, I'm nothing. Like I'm not. Well, I mean, like I'm pretty easy to maintain.
Yeah. All of you
pretty
guys
easygoing.
seem very
Alex
laid
is very
back.
chill.
Alex is the one who always, whenever you bring up hormones or anything, she always like, oh yeah, those girls, it's her.
That is so true. She's always
I get moody.
It's okay,
but it's okay. It's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Yeah, they laugh.
It keeps
It's like
it
a
keeps you
cute
guys
moody.
sane.
Good job.
It makes it fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we have another song, Exchange, from Alive in the Lights, again from San Bernardino, California. All-girl peace band. These girls are amazing. You guys have to jump on their socials. You have to jump on their socials and support. They have 3 shows coming up. The Rose, Disneyland. There's 2 at the Rose.
Yes, 2 at the Rose.
And so without further ado,
Picked each petal one by one. She didn't love me. There's no point for me to stop and smell the roses anymore. In the garden, we cut flowers to tuck behind each other's ears. The thorns they dig, but the whole world disappears.
expect me to know where to go. Things aren't the same as before. I'm staying south, can't move on. You had your way with more. It's all so unusual. Are these words even suitable? How do I live life when you're gone?
We've gone beyond once or twice, made the same mistakes one too many times. But it was always me, you just had to outshine. Conversations always take the pain as a sign. On paper, the tally marks counting the days still. You're here, but I'm losing patience, filling up all these pages. Won't be stated, reiterated, the thought itself is so dangerous. It's hard to believe when tough gets gone, your body tough love.
Took a lot for me to say this. Sorry for the envious behavior. Lately I've been feeling out of place. Acting out hazard with the stages. But there's more than meets the eye. You told secrets, I told lies for quite a life.
We aren't parallel. As I left, you kept on riding up until we felt ourselves compelled to move along. I tried to apologize, but you still see me deceiving. We could clear the air, but I still have trouble breathing.
It hurts me that we've disconnected. How we become such a mess. I listen to every suggestion, but I struggle with each failed attempt.
We were supposed to be endless. Now we'd be favored if we made amends. Nothing was done until you gave me some pain. On paper, my talent mark counting the days still. You're here, but I'm losing patience, filling up all these pages. Won't be stated, reiterated, the thought itself is so dangerous. It's hard to believe the tough gets going, your body tough love. Your body tough love. Your body tough love. It's hard to believe the tough gets going, your body tough love.
Woo! Yeah! Live in the Light, San Bernardino, California, 6-piece band. You guys have sellable music, like commercial
Thank you.
movies. Like, I was just thinking, oh, I could see that movie, you know, where you guys are in the background playing, you know, at a
Wow,
party
thank
or
you so
something.
much.
Has anyone looked into sync licensing and all that stuff?
Yeah,
to-
we're not so much sync licensing, I don't think, but we're on iTunes and Spotify. You know, it hasn't like caught on or anything yet, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we have our EP out called Contradictions, and so
Yeah.
it has a couple of our originals.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And no, never mind. It's like, I'll just say 2 covers, but that's if you
That's
buy
a
it.
That's
CD,
the
that's the
actual
hard
hard
copy.
Yeah.
copy of it. So
Mhm.
You
we're
guys,
working on more music though, for sure.
Yeah. Of course. I'm sure it's just like a constant evolving kind of thing, right?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's up, you guys? So you guys have already talked about all your 3 shows coming up. Any new exciting anything that you guys would like to announce?
I think just to be on the lookout for the next release date of our next either EP or full length album. We've got tons of songs
Yeah.
and song ideas that some aren't finished, some of them are finished. This last one that we played, Exchange, that one we're gonna be heading into the studio pretty soon to get that down.
What
And
studio do you go to?
We actually we got to Doug Green's studio. He produced Sheryl
Sheryl
Crow.
Crow.
He's worked with Slash.
Whoa.
Yeah,
He's out in Pasadena.
great.
He's
Oh,
out
he's
in
so you guys
Pasadena.
travel to Pasadena.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
first EP was actually made in our studio at the San Bernardino Music Workshop. Sorry.
Looking Glass
Yeah, at
Studios.
Looking Glass Studios. We had a sound producer, Kyle Brazell, come out to us. Right now, Kyle Brazell's working with Gallant, Finish Ticket. He toured with many people
Isn't he
actually.
on tour right now with John Legend? Or
He
was that-
Gallant opened for John Legend, I believe.
Got it,
yeah,
got it.
but Cold War kids. Yeah, so he's
Oh,
War
cool.
Paint.
yeah,
Yeah,
very cool.
Warpaint's
War
actually
Paint is
on
amazing.
tour with Harry Styles, and that was one of his bands.
Oh, nice. So you guys have had a lot of awesome, influential people coming through and supporting and also doing a lot of work for you guys. You guys are really amazing. I've been looking forward to this segment because just to find a group of young, inspiring, hardworking, amazing women, you know, it's just so hard to come by. So
Thank you so much. For
no,
having
actually,
us. Thank
yeah, no, you're welcome. No, it's not hard to come by. I just don't bump into them often. How about that? Because that didn't sound really. And then when I saw you at Women in Music,
Yeah,
LA
that
Women
was
in Music,
cool.
La WIM, that's another organization you guys have to get more involved with because there's so much stuff out there, Women in Music and supporting and all that fun stuff. Wasn't that really inspiring out in Pasadena?
Yeah, that convention was really inspiring, and they just had a lot of great things to say, and it actually made me feel more confident in myself, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, because we all
thank
fail,
God.
we all
Yeah.
succeed, we all, you know, because sometimes you feel like you're the only one that, you know, you're not moving
Who's
forward.
going through these troubles, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not.
Everyone goes through this.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
Mhm.
Every day, you know, some days I wake up and I'm like, do I really? No, just kidding. I haven't had that yet, knock on wood. So we only have a few more minutes. Is there anything do you guys want to shout out to anyone? I know we've been doing shout outs throughout the whole process, but somebody really, you know, solid that has helped Alive in the Lights.
Well,
Go
we've
ahead.
already said it multiple times, but definitely Brian Wing. Thank you so much, Ms. Ring, for everything that you've done for us.
Everything you continue
Sometimes
to
we're
do.
brats, but you know.
And then I just want to solidify what she said about Miss Bai Tanyelu.
Yes.
She helped us so much. We wouldn't have the vocals that we do today if it wasn't for her. She mostly trained Maddie, I would say the most out of all of us, but she also helped me and Amanda gain our confidence in our vocals.
Yeah, me too.
And Alita, and Alex. And so
Yeah.
I would she not only served as a good vocal teacher, she was a mentor. She was my
yeah.
inspiration. for
Second
music.
mom.
Yeah, she's
material.
She's the best.
She was really there from the beginning.
Yeah.
She was there when it all started, and then she kind of helped us evolve into what we are now.
And she put so much time into us. She went to our rehearsals. She had set up time with us outside of it. She helped us with other performances, even not involved with Live in the Lights, like doing the national anthem. She was always there to help us. And we could never repay her for that.
That is super cool. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Alive in the Lights. Who does your merch?
Like who designs or
All of it.
I think we kind of just collaborate on
Yeah.
you know, what style of, you know, shirts or hats, whatever we can come up with.
That logo was designed by Alex's cousin.
Yeah, my cousin Robert
Shout out to
Padilla.
Robert
Shout
Padilla.
out to Robs.
Yeah. But we're going to be releasing new merch soon, so keep an eye out for that. Super stoked. I don't know how soon.
Once we get on it, yeah.
Yeah. So new merch, new music, new updates. Follow us on social media.
Yeah, our Instagram is at WeAreAITL, and then you can like us on Facebook at Alive in the Lights.
And Twitter is at
Twitter,
WeAreAITL.
Twitter's also at WeAreAITL, and then we have a YouTube
We have
channel.
a Snapchat as well.
Oh yeah, we also have a Snapchat. That's
Well,
also
yeah, Snapchat is your age,
Yeah,
right?
it's huge right now.
I don't even have a Snapchat. I'd be afraid.
Neither do I.
Oh, you
I'm the
don't?
only
No.
one that doesn't have a Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't think, yeah.
I mean, I do,
And then
but I
I
don't use it.
Oh yeah. And
Wait, Snapchat, can you use it for music? Do you just like...
It's
Just
just
record it,
updating,
yeah.
updating what we're doing, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh,
And you can
okay.
also
Around.
link stuff. They can click on it. So
Right.
social media these days is just incredible. So
Yeah.
if you use it for the right way.
I'm waiting for just that one channel. You know, where
For
just
everything.
one channel. So you don't have to do...
Right.
Yeah. Alive in the Lights, amazing band from San Bernardino. They're right here in studio, chaoticradio.com in Rancho Cucamonga. You guys are off the hook. They played Repeat Sign, Insomnia, and Exchange. They have so much more to share. Go catch one of their shows. 2 shows in October at the Rose in Pasadena. Also playing at Disneyland. You guys kick ass.
Thank
I hope your
you.
parents don't
Thank
get
you
mad
so
at me
much.
for saying that. BB also in the box.
BB!
BB, what's
Yeah.
up, girlfriend?
You guys are awesome.
thank you.
Street Links
course.
is playing soon. We
Yeah.
already mentioned it. Let's mention it again.
September 16th at the Whiskey A Go Go.
All right. So you guys go to that too as well. Is that an all ages show, BB?
Yeah.
So there you go. So you guys could. All right, Raghouse Radio. April Duran, I'm your host. Thank you so much for tuning in, empowering and promoting girls and women in music, sports, and entertainment. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Alive in
so
the
much.
Lights.
Bye guys.
Thank
Thank
you.